Hey, Austin.
Hey, Trey.
Hey, guess what?
What?
We're going to do a SeatGeek ad.
Oh, yeah? You didn't like the last one we just tried to do?
No, I didn't.
Well, my name is Joe Q StubHub, and maybe you could convince me.
Look, Joe Q StubHub, buying tickets has been a confusing process for a long time.
That's what we do over at StubHub.
You make it tough for the people, but SeatGeek, they're different, Mr. StubHub man. Okay?
Well, that's why they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they've come along and made a great app. SeatGeek is always the first place I look for tickets, okay? Not one of you who are trying to shamboozle and wabizzle people.
Look, we offer a confusing and expensive experience.
Right, which isn't what people want, man. I got the SeatGeek app on my phone, and I used it the other day to buy tickets for said insert concert game here, and everything about SeatGeek is designed to make life easier for sports and music fans.
Well, if you want convenience, then the times sure have changed. I don't know what people want anymore.
Well, look, okay, SeatGeek does all the price comparisons for you by searching multiple ticket sites and ensuring that you get the best possible deal for your dollar. SeatGeek does all the work. And you save time and money, Mr. StubHub.
All right, you've convinced me.
Good. Best of all, for listeners of Super GamesCast 64, they get a $20 rebate off their first SeatGeek purchase. Download SeatGeek app, go to the settings tab and hit a promo code and enter the promo code SUPER. And SeatGeek will send you a $20 rebate after you've made your first ticket purchase.
Pretty rad.
Download the SeatGeek today.
Yep.
And do it.
Yeah.
Just
Here's what I do.
Yeah.
I find tickets for under $20, and then I scam the hell out of them, and they got to send me money.
That's not what SeatGeek's about. SeatGeek's about helping
SeatGeek will fill your pockets. That's their tagline.
Yeah. SeatGeek. Just do it.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, this is Nolan North, and I've already stopped listening to Super GameCast 64. You should, too.
Let's go. You hear about Robert Pattinson almost had to jerk a dog off for a movie?
What movie was that?
I don't know, some movie, but there was a scene that called for him to jerk off a dog, and he refused to do it, so they had to make like a fake dog penis and dog spooge.
Why would he refuse to do that? It sounds like a great
because he's a snooty Hollywood type.
Acting role. I mean, he played a vampire, Yeah,
sexy vampire.
Dude, have you ever seen the Robert Pattinson? Like, there's a montage of him just bashing the Twilight films.
No.
It's pretty funny.
Hey, it made him a lot of money.
It did make him a lot of money.
Like, there's a quote from Michael Caine when he was asked what he thought of...
Hello, I am Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
What he thought of Jaws: The Revenge, which he was in. And they were like, how did you do a movie so terrible like Jaws: The Revenge? And he said, I've never seen the movie, but I've heard it's horrible. I have seen the house that movie bought, and it's amazing.
I love quotes like that. I think, God, who directed Halloween?
Mike Myers.
No, that's the villain.
No,
Wes Craven. No, not Wes Craven. That's
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Is it in Films Cast?
No, it is Films Cast now. You brought films up. John Carpenter. I think someone asked him about the Halloween remakes, and he goes, "I love that. I love it when they make new Halloween movies because that's more money in my pocket." It's like, yeah, keep doing it. More money for me. Why are you opening my sandwich? Don't eat my sandwich. That's all I got. I don't have much in this world anymore, Austin.
You got a brand new podcast coming up.
What's the new podcast?
It's about to happen right now.
Oh, yeah, it is happening right now.
We rolling?
We've been rolling.
Oh! Shit.
Yeah, this is our new kind of casual intro.
Welcome to Super Memes Cast 64. We're talking about today's hot memes. It's Wednesday, my dudes. So we got that frog rolling around right now.
Yeah, racist frog. Wasn't Pepe non-racist?
Wrong frog.
But then they turned into a racist meme?
Pepe was just like the 4chan mascot, and then the Trumpsters adopted it for their alt-right memes last year. Mm-hmm. And
not every Trumpster is racist.
That is true.
Not everyone.
In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say most of them are not.
Most are just normal people.
Vocal minority
Sure.
Yes.
It's always the vocal minority. And then it's the vocal minority on the other side that likes to make it seem like everyone is that, I have plenty of friends that voted Trump. I just want to put that down on the line because we do a lot of Trump jokes and stuff, but I'm not one that thinks everyone who voted for Trump is a monster.
Yeah.
Because that's just.
My pappy voted for Trump.
My parents voted for Trump. Yeah, a lot of people did. I don't think my parents are evil. I don't know. But hey, this might be our final podcast.
That's true.
Yeah. This might be the last one.
Yeah, when we're all vaporized in nuclear fire.
Yeah.
Next week.
I was telling my parents that I'm prepared for the nuclear holocaust because I've seen a lot of movies and I play a lot of games.
What are you going to do if they're like, hey, it's coming here?
It's coming to Dallas.
Yeah.
I leave the station because I don't want to die.
Where do you go? What do you do?
Man, what do I do? I probably go underground. I probably go in the garage.
Die.
No,
you
won't.
will die. Yes, you will.
Why?
You will die immediately.
No, I won't.
You will not survive a downtown nuclear blast being 6 feet underground.
Yeah, well, that's how you live.
I would just get in my car and drive as far north as I could.
Mm-hmm. Why north? Why not south?
Or south, whatever. Just.
I don't think they would go to Dallas.
Okay, if they've already hit. Where would we be on the nuclear?
Here's the thing:
attack?
they showed because their weapon, unless they put them on a ship and bring them out over closer to the shore, it only goes to. It doesn't hit the south. It only goes to like the west coast.
I've heard it can hit Chicago, and if it can hit
yeah,
Chicago,
but it's
it's
like a range, but it's. I don't think it can hit us.
Okay,
I think we're safe.
I think they'd have to hit what? L.A., New York, Boston,
San Francisco,
Chicago,
yeah.
San Francisco. Like, where would we be on the tier list?
Probably I'd say they hit Houston before they hit us.
Really?
Like, yeah, like, this is a pretty spread out city.
But this is the 4th largest metro area in the country.
Yeah, but like as far as population in one area, it's probably pretty thin, right?
Yeah, but do you know how big?
Like the I guess what do you call it? Just like I guess the amount
radius?
of people, huh?
The radius?
No,
right?
just like as like New York is probably
population density.
Yeah, the density of our population is probably pretty thin.
Yeah, but do you know how big the blast radius of a nuclear attack is?
How big?
Like people in Plano would literally be melted.
Oh, I live in Plano.
Like if they sent hydrogen bombs at like the biggest bomb they ever tested in Russia a long time ago, people 60 miles away, people would get 3rd-degree burns, and 120 miles away, buildings would still fall.
Wow.
So you'd have to drive for like hours to
Okay.
be safe from it.
So maybe yeah. All right, I guess
But
we
no,
are all fucked.
You'll be fine underground, though. You'll be fine in the parking garage.
You just gotta go under a chair and duck and put your hands over your head.
People like to make fun of that advice, but if you're like near a nuclear attack and your building starts to fall down, I think taking cover under your desk is probably better than like just sitting at your desk.
I guess so. How far would you have? Let's say it drops Reunion Tower.
Okay.
Where would you have to go to be safe?
Well, it depends on the size of the bomb.
Like would you be safe in Denton?
If it's like a Nagasaki-sized bomb, probably. But if it's like a hydrogen bomb, no, I don't think you would.
Damn.
But they barely have the capability to do like anything.
Yeah.
Like, they have like the saddest little atomic bomb.
Oh.
It's cute. It's cute,
It's a
really.
cute little atomic bomb.
It'll kill a million people, but it's cute.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
So their bomb, how much damage do you think it would do?
Who?
The North Koreans.
Oh, well, that's what I'm talking about. It'd do like nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'd kill like maybe one guy, hit him on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway.
So this is our wrap up podcast.
This is the wrap up. This
last
is the
one.
final one.
Series finale.
This is the series finale. Oh man, this is Super GamesCast 64.
This is Super Warcast 64.
Super Fire and Fury Cast 64.
Ooh, Super Glorious Leader Cast, because when they come here, I want to pledge my allegiance now to the NKs, and just because please don't hurt me.
Just don't hurt me. I'm a white boy. Don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had that plan to like tape your eyes back and get like the big buck teeth and stuff, and I said, Trey, there's no time for jokes like this.
I know. I should have made that joke.
Yeah.
Should not have made that
Yeah,
joke.
he had the big triangle hat.
Mm-hmm. I had my Team America DVD ready.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It's a great movie, though.
Ah, so Henry.
One of my favorite movies.
It's a great film.
Yeah.
It's a great work of
What is
film.
it, Super Films Cast 64?
Well, let's promote that. Super Films Cast 64 is a podcast I do with my good friend Adam Fullerton, and we have a lot of fun doing that. You can find that on iTunes. Austin just walked out, so now it's the Trey Show. Yeah, you can find that on iTunes at our Super GamesCast 64 feed, and it's Super Films Cast 64. And we talk about movies. We talked about the movie Detroit. We talked about a whole other slew of movies, like Akira and such.
Use slew in a different context. I've only ever heard it. Like
Slew?
that. Yeah, slew.
What did I say, slew?
No, you used it correctly, but it's like, it's a really weird specific word. It's like only used for a long number of things.
SL. Oh, really?
Yeah.
A slew of content?
Yeah. Like, where else would you use slew?
I guess I don't realize I'm saying slew.
No, it's a good word.
Mhm.
I like it. It's just, but no, it's not a very versatile word.
Okay.
Anyway, back to memes.
Yeah, memes. This is
Looks
what our
like,
podcast is about, not video games. Memes about video games. Memes.
Not a lot of good memes today.
Super Memes Cast 64. I always like the memes that are really depressing. You know? Just sad. Sad memes.
Yeah. So what show is this really?
This is really Super Games Cast 64, the show where we talk about video games and all that implies. And, you know, we can't play all the video games, so we're going to, why don't you call in and tell us what your favorite video game time is? Well, sometimes we buy a bad game or we can buy a good game. At the end of the show, so we'll give you a cheat code from an old game if you want. Yeah.
Down, left, right, A, B, up, start.
Yeah. Fuck that show.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Anyway. This is the show where we talk about video games, and, we're on iTunes, we're on the Blowout whatever network now, and now they have a Twitter, so we're going to tweet this out from the Blowout Twitter.
Okay.
Hopefully no one finds out we're doing that, because I don't know, we haven't been caught yet.
Who cares?
Who cares?
What's TC going to do about it?
Shh, nothing.
He can come by the hang zone and face me like a man.
Yeah, when's the hang zone going to be open next?
I don't know. I'll tweet it out
Okay.
to my 2 followers.
It's a fun place to be.
Yeah.
The hang zone.
Nice and sweaty.
It is.
Pink.
No cell phone reception, so you know it's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
What have you been playing, Austin?
Well, I've been playing a lot of stuff. I told you last week I got Skyrim Special Edition.
Yes.
I've been playing that. Picked up Splatoon.
Have you played Splatoon at all?
I played it like for a few minutes the first day I got it and just got way into Skyrim. I played a lot the other night and I got used to the motion controls finally, which I was very opposed to the motion controls at first. Now I like it. It's good for
tough
spreading.
when you're playing
handheld.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm always having to adjust.
Yeah, you got to move the screen and stuff.
Yeah.
Playing on the TV is great. I played 3 or 4 matches.
That game looks really good on the screen in
Yeah, it
dock
does.
too. Because I kind of felt with Zelda, it had a kind of a Vaseline look to me at least, where it was sort of it almost looked like it was like through a filter.
Huh.
But I don't know what it was. But to me, it might be the TV, it might be my connection. I don't know. But it felt kind of filtered. But this looks really good.
Yes, Splatoon looks very
yeah.
crisp and clean.
Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a murky
Yeah.
like filter. It was weird.
I've had
Anyway.
fun. You, me, Zach, and Kirk need to get in a room.
I
and-
have a Discord channel.
Okay.
I made one. And so I'll invite you guys tonight and we
Cool.
can play through Discord instead of using that stupid app they have. Yeah.
Speaking of Discord, I've been using that to go get some Pokemon Legendary raids.
Oh. Making
I'm
some
like,
friends?
Yeah, I'm like 0 for 5.
Okay.
Because those are fucking hard to catch, which I'm happy with. I'm glad they're not easy to catch. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Been playing Overwatch. The summer games are back on, which is a thing I just learned about since I'm new to this. It was on last year for the Olympics. This year they're just doing the kind of the same thing again. They have a thing called Lucio Ball, where it's just basically Rocket League, but you play as Lucio.
Okay.
And they got a bunch of sexy skins. They got McCree in his little tiny shorts, and his balls are hanging out.
No, I don't think so.
Widowmaker with her purple titties out.
Okay.
And they got some different game modes, and you can win summer loot boxes. So
Oh,
it's been a
loot
fun
boxes.
little time. Yeah.
How do you feel about loot boxes?
I like them in Overwatch because it's purely cosmetic, and it's
Mhm.
like if you want to avoid that shit, you can still play the game exactly the same way. And they're a fun little reward. You know, every time you level up, you get a loot box, and it's, there might be a new shirt in here or something. I enjoy that. But when there's actual gameplay stuff in loot boxes, I feel like it's just a money grab.
Yeah, I have a story about Shadow of War. Have you heard about the
Lord of the Rings one?
Yeah, where I guess there's going to be microtransactions to kind of pad out the single player game, and also I guess I could read this whole thing. Okay, let me go through this. Unless you have something else to add on what games you've been playing.
I don't think I've been playing really anything else.
Okay.
So.
Well, I need a.
You know what? I've been playing Cities Skylines. Last couple of days as well. Mike Soroy and I get obsessed with that from time to time. If you haven't played it, it's like a way better SimCity.
I've seen it before.
You should get it. It's a lot of fun. If you're looking for a nice, relaxing sit-down game,
it's
a lot of fun. It can be very stressful.
Okay.
Like yesterday.
Like, can we play it together, or is it just single?
No, it's just solo.
Okay.
Yesterday, I had a city. It's going nice. I didn't have much more room for expansion, but I had no money because my taxes were too low. But every time I raised them, the people got pissed off. Then the power started to go down because there were too many people, and then businesses started to shut down because they couldn't get power, so I had to raise the taxes, and then they all got mad. Then people started to move out, and then there wasn't enough people to fill the businesses, so the businesses moved out, so the people moved out, and it was awful. Every person was angry. There were dead people piling up and trash piling up, and I got to a point to where it was like...
Nuke it?
Well, sort of. It was just like, your city's bankrupt. Do you want to take a bailout? And I took the bailout. And yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I don't take no handouts from no government. And so it's a lot of fun. I recommend you get it, Trey, and make a little city.
Well, you need to stop recommending games for me because I got too many games to play now.
Nope, gotta add it.
I saw Tim Kraske play that a few years back when it was just on PC.
It's fun.
It looked fun. It looked, like
that's right. It's on console now, right?
Yeah, it's now on console. It looks like The Sims, like SimCity, but I think it's more in depth, right?
Yeah,
and
it looks
cool. It looks really good.
Yeah. I don't know what they do. There's some depth of field thing they can do to render out stuff super well, but like even the smallest stuff has the biggest detail, and like you can zoom in down to the street level and stuff, and they do the like forced miniature thing where the foreground is blurred and the background is blurred and like the middle ground is in focus, so it looks like a little tiny city.
Yeah.
It's it's really great, Trey.
It's a good time.
I'm barfed for a second.
So before I go into let's save the middle Shadow of War thing. For the
what
news.
Have you been playing?
Well, first of all, I'm trying to play. I guess I've been trying to friend you on Xbox, and you won't friend me back.
Well, I haven't been on. My girl has been consumed with Overwatch Summer Game.
Oh, she's on there on your account?
No, but when she logs on, since I'm like the default account, it basically leaves me logged on in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I've hardly gotten on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm just trying to say friend me so we can actually play. So I just beat The Last of Us, finally.
Okay. How'd you like it?
It's good. I feel that I kind of spoiled myself because I knew the ending.
Yeah.
And so it didn't have the same impact as like playing it for the first time. But it was still enjoyable. I could definitely, I think before finishing it, I kind of was like, well, it doesn't need a sequel because I kind of knew the ending. But then with the ending, I'm like, well, it could definitely use a sequel.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be interesting to see sort of what happens. The ramifications of the ending, because there's some big ramifications.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
have you ever played it?
No, but I've always wanted to. It looks good, and it's got a little Ellen Page in it.
Yeah, who's not really Ellen Page, but she definitely looks like Ellen Page.
Yeah, it's weird.
She also,
is a lesbian.
Yeah.
Really?
In the DLC, yeah.
Nice.
They make her.
Is she like 10?
She's 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 14, 15.
Okay.
Maybe 16, I don't know.
They're making a sequel, am I correct?
They are making a sequel, The Last of Us Part 2.
Whoa.
And you get to play as Ellie.
Oh, do you not in...
You play as her for like a chapter, but no, like you play as Joel the whole time.
Sounds like a white guy, isn't
he? He is a white guy. He
God.
He looks like Josh Brolin. If they wanted to make a movie, it would be Josh Brolin and Ellen Page.
I wonder if that's what they were trying to go for.
Maybe.
Ellen Page is like 40 now.
Yeah, she's older now. Though Last of Us Part 2, Ellie's supposed to be a lot older. She looks like she's in her maybe 18.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. How old is Ellen Page?
Why don't you just type it?
Page is 30 years old.
Wow.
30.
She's our age. Or my age, at least. You're like 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned 20 next week.
Nice, man. Well, I'll take you out to drink, even though you're not allowed to. You know?
It's okay. I do it anyway. I'm a cool guy.
Cool dude. Cool dude, Austin.
Yeah.
But I haven't really been playing much after that. I kind of, after beating The Last of Us, I don't know, I kind of got into like okay, now what do I do?
I just recommended like 3 games.
Well, you did, but I have such a
hangover
plethora. Yeah, it's weird. Once I
beat
beat a game, I get kind of sad.
Okay.
I
I know the feeling.
Yeah, like just okay.
Remorse.
Don't really want to play anything for a little while.
Start digging through that Steam library.
Yeah, it's a big library. Well, I need to play Mass Effect, but I'm kind of getting the inkling to play a little Mario Sunshine again.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but that and Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Because I haven't beaten Super Mario Galaxy 1.
Dude, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Both
It is
of them
a
are
good
really
game.
good.
And I'm debating streaming it. I just don't know when I would stream.
Do it. Go on Twitch.
Twitch. It's tough because of the overnights. It's because I would love to stream at night, but I'm here. And then I have Friday and Saturday nights, but, you know, I'm not going to be at home every single night unless I just want to 100% break all ties with anyone I ever know.
Yeah.
You know?
Do it for the Twitches.
Do it for the Twitch streams. Do it for the Twitches. The
like
kids.
You do this on perp. It's like you tell Austin Engler to text you every time we're here at 9:01.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
Okay.
I
well,
do
sense.
that. So I bit later in the show, I want that to be our topic, sort of the games we want to play this year.
All right.
Maybe our backlogs of some kind or another.
Well, glad to hear what you're playing.
Yeah, just a little bit of Last of Us. I'm debating either between playing Mario or just going into Mass Effect or playing Metal Gear Solid Peace
You
Walker.
should start with Mass Effect Andromeda.
No, I'm good. Have you played Mass Effect? Any
No.
of the Mass Effects?
Mass Effect was kind of like the Rick and Morty of its time for me. They seem like good games. Like I like Rick and Morty. It's a good show. But the people who like it turn me so off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people who are into it are like they would fuck that show if they could.
That's a lot of those animated shows, though. Like
Yeah,
that's kind of a general blanket statement.
But there's not a following for an animated show like there is for Rick
What
and Morty.
about the one that people like now, with the scientist and the kid? Is that Rick and Morty? Oh, there's another show.
Oh my
No,
God,
no. There's a show with the bird and a raccoon that.
Okay, regular show?
No. It's one of those animated like Adventure Time, and
Yeah,
then there's
it's
another
called
one.
regular show, and it was
There's
the bird and the raccoon.
yeah.
It's called regular show.
No, it's
Was
not.
Yes. I will show you right now.
There's a raccoon and a bird, and they're
Right,
always
a blue jay.
Blue jay.
Yes, that's regular show. It was on Cartoon Network from 2010 to this year. It ended this year. It was a really good show. I liked it, but that did not have. First of all, that's a kid's show.
Adventure Time had those kind of fans, though.
Those got close, but they weren't as like standoffish as the Rick and Morty people are.
Like, what did the Rick and Morty people do that grind your gears?
Like, I know a couple people on Facebook who were like, if you don't know this show, you should kill yourself.
Wow.
And like, this is the smartest show of our generation. And like, like they're always posting just like things that they think. Like, have you ever been on r/I am very smart or r/I am badass?
No, and it doesn't seem like a Reddit thread I'd want to go to.
It's very funny. It's
Yeah.
people who, r/I am very smart is just people who butt into conversations on Facebook where they weren't asked to be like,
Actually.
yeah, just to kind of be like, actually my IQ is like 140 and I can't handle you plebes. And it's a lot of that. It's
Mhm.
very cultish, those Rick and Morty people.
Yeah.
So Mass Effect, back when it was a thing, back when it was popular, they were kind of like that. They were very exclusive. And
I could see that.
got bullied by all those Mass Effect people
Mm-hmm.
for playing Dead Space.
Dead Space is good too. That's a game I need to play.
They beat me up on the Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel. It's a
But the
little-
merry-go-round, sorry. They're on the
okay.
playground.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's a little dangerous to be doing
Yeah,
that.
they threw me off the top of the Ferris wheel.
Jeez, how are you still alive?
Science.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could definitely see people with Mass Effect like that because people get really into it. I'm trying to play it for a video And I don't know. It seems like such a time commitment. Like all 3 games are so long. It's almost a little too, overbearing. Because like I like The Last of Us because it was a 16-hour, 17-hour experience and I was done. And even a game like Horizon where there's a story and I could do certain things, but I know even though it's a big open world, I can get to the end. Even that was fine. But like, Mass Effect seems so kind of daunting because there's so many little stories and relationships you can have and all that. And it's, it's a bit much.
Yeah.
So I'll see. It's something I want to do for a video game film school, but we'll see, how that works out. Because right now, I mean, I just finished The Last of Us for video game film school. Then, I mean, I'm debating because I still need to do LA Noire, and that's one I want to do. Dead Space is one I want to do as well.
You should do it. Dead Space 1 and 2 are great. 3, no.
Do what? Yeah, just Dead Space 1. I think.
Dude,
Maybe 2.
2 is really good, too.
Yeah?
I really enjoyed 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. What was the
Kubert.
other one I wanted to do? Kubert?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a Kubert one. Anyway, let's do some news, Austin. If you want to do some news.
Do it.
News. I guess Shadow of Mordor, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, they have some microtransaction stuff for the single-player part of the game that people are debating about.
Do you think Tolkien would have supported microtransactions?
No, he wouldn't support this game, honestly.
Let's say he supported the game.
I don't think he would, because the game is Lord of the Rings is like anti-violence, right? Like that's what the whole.
No, it's more anti-industry, anti-technology.
But it's not this big badass guy going in and fighting a bunch of orcs. It's about the hobbits who are
it's about
like
the little
regular
people.
little people, overcoming great evil
Right.
or struggle.
Right.
Like this is like all powerful fighting a bunch of orcs. I don't think it's a game that Tolkien would definitely.
Yeah, but you play as just like a dude, right?
No, he's supposed to be like some big ass warrior guy.
Yeah, I mean those existed in the world. I mean, look at Aragorn and the other Rangers. I mean, I bet they slaughtered orcs by the.
Yeah, but Frodo was the main focus.
Right.
You know, Frodo and Samwise.
I think Tolkien would not have supported microtransactions.
No, but I don't think he would support a lot of things right now.
Yeah.
To be
those
honest.
Kids with their phones.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd only need to be. He'd be like 120 something right now.
Mm-hmm.
He could do that.
You could do that. I could do that.
Yeah.
So, in an official announcement, WBIE introduced an in-game store called The Market, which allows players to purchase a variety of loot and boost using gold or Mirian. The Market lets players purchase loot chests, war chests, XP boosts, and bundles. Loot chests contain weapons and armors as well as XP boosts so players can level up more quickly. War chests produce orc followers of varying rarity, as well as training orders that facilitate level ups and customizations. Bundles package the various components together. It's a great value. Mirian is acquired exclusively by performing in-game actions such as defeating treasure orcs, finding and so I guess there's.
So you can't purchase with real money.
No, you can purchase with real money. You can purchase with real money. I guess it's supposed to level you up quicker in the single player game.
Then what's the fucking point of playing the game? Like, that's like going to a movie and then halfway through paying an extra $5 just
get
to
the ending?
get to the end.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's what the debate is. Is should you for a big open world game like that, and where all these open world games are so big, and there's so many of them now, should a game be making you pay to make it a shorter experience or a quicker experience?
I mean, I guess I don't have a problem with if you want to make it quicker and you want to spend the money, that's fine.
Yeah.
I do have a problem with where if it interferes with my gameplay, like, oh, I can play through the game, but if I really want to like not struggle the whole time, I have to pay. Like, I'm not cool with that.
I think there's a thing with the single player because I think there's some kind of fortifying at bases kind of multiplayer, and you can buy orcs for your base. And so I think there is an issue with that, with the multiplayer, where it's sort of like an online base fortification thing.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I've not played the first game. I hear it's great. I play a little bit of it, but not much. I don't know if I'm going to buy this game in general. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's something you want to look up, if you're into the game and want to research that more, go ahead, because I don't really want to talk about it anymore. So, have you heard of Hellblade? What'd you just throw at me? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
What is that, like a bra, like a thing for a bra or something?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Why are you throwing shit at me?
Hellblade. Yeah, so I watched the trailer earlier.
Hellblade is a game by Ninja Theory.
Okay.
It's what they're doing is it's supposed to be a AAA quality game for a indie price. It's like
Okay.
$40 or $30.
Well, let me explain what I saw in the trailer,
Yeah.
because I know nothing about it. So
Okay.
there was some lady kneeling down in a pool, and her hands were bleeding,
Mm-hmm.
and she had some sticks and stuff set up, and the sun shone through the sticks, and there was a dead guy on there, and then like a demon came out of him, and
Mhm.
she fought the demon or something. So, and she had a sword with runes on it, so I assume it's some sort of demon fighting thing.
Well, it's actually it's kind of based in Norse mythology, but she is struggling with mental illness. She has some kind of psychosis.
Okay.
And the whole game is her struggle with mental illness.
So this is Psychonauts 2.
I've not played Psychonauts, so I don't know. But so the whole game is there's a little bit of combat, but it's a lot of like her story and trying to deal with. So throughout the whole story, she hears voices and people telling her, just, hey, you're not good enough. You're gonna fail. Like so, it's her getting over kind of a mental illness, and anxiety and stuff like that. So it's a pretty interesting game. I definitely want to play through it. It's only 6 hours. And we talk about having not a lot of time to play games. This is a perfect game, 6 hour
for
experience.
$40.
I think it's $30, not
Something
40.
you could play.
$30, I think.
Still, something you can play in one evening.
I'm still into it though. I mean, you see
me
a
too.
movie you could go to a movie and spend more than that.
Yeah.
Popcorn and
True.
Yeah, and that's what, like 3 movie tickets? Yeah, for 3 2-hour movies.
It's 2 IMAX movies.
Yeah. So I mean, you're paying that much more for a movie. So I mean, it seems like a really interesting game. I like what they're doing with it. I think the big issue is that in the early reviews, they said that there was some permadeath. There's a bit in the game where it says, hey, if you die too many times, your save will be deleted, and you have to start over.
Pretty cool.
Now, people have been saying, I think it's a cool idea, because I think it definitely adds into the anxiety and the mental illness where you're kind of stressed out playing the whole time.
Fits with the game too. It's supposed to be brutal demon shit.
Yeah, but I think that's just a kind of a hoax within the game. Because people have said now that they've died like 50 times and it never happened.
Really?
So it's supposed to be a component just sort of to make you stressed out, which kind of sucks in today's, age with the internet, that something like that's kind of a cool idea is going to be snuffed out quickly. But it kind of brings up a question, like, what do you feel? How do you feel about stuff like that in games, like permadeath and deleting saves?
I like when there's options, and it's fun to play like Minecraft Hardcore, where when you die, you're dead and stuff. But I mean, I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
If it's an option, I mean, if it's hell, even if it was like part of the game, and as long as you know that going in.
Because have you ever played like roguelikes or like Binding of Isaac and stuff like that?
No.
Okay. Because I've never been into those kind of games, just because it just seemed it was that loop, never ending loop, and I've never really enjoyed that never ending loop. I like having an end goal.
I mean, that's kind of like the original video games were all permadeath. I mean, like Super Mario Brothers, you could get to the last level, lose your last life, and you gotta start over.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I guess maybe I'm just too much of a pansy when it comes to that.
Yeah, you young.
I mean, I get it. I get the enjoyment of it, but I don't know. I mean, I think that's cool for certain games. I think it'd be cool for that. I think for if they really did do that, which I don't think it's in the game, but I think for that situation where it is about sort of mental health and anxiety and stuff like that, I think it would be pretty interesting for that kind of game.
Yeah.
But like We Happy Few, that was a game where I wish it was more of a story and less of once you're dead, you gotta start over.
I was really looking forward to that. Has that come out yet?
I don't even know, man. It was announced, and I think there was a beta, and then nothing.
And so that had permadeath?
Yeah, it had permadeath.
That's cool.
And I guess roguelikes are a bit different because I think you do get to keep certain.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of a roguelike, is where you do, keep you keep starting over, and which is fine. It's just not my type of game, I guess. And I guess it's multiplayer is a bit different as far as
right.
That is a whole loop, but that's a little different though. You can build stats and stuff like that. Anyway, though, I just thought that'd be an interesting discussion. Want your opinion on permadeath and stuff like that.
I like it.
You like it?
I think it's cool.
Okay. Let's do some more news here. So, PlayStation 4 Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, the Frozen Wilds, released in November.
Ooh.
And if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you get a 25% discount.
Ooh, you'll be excited for that.
I am excited for that, kind of. I don't know. I don't do too much DLC, honestly. Even when it's... God damn it, stop putting that shit on me. What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Looks gross.
Don't worry about it.
Looks like my sister's, bra stickies.
Trey, why are you looking at those?
I'm not looking at those. They're just everywhere in the house.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Stop looking at me. I'm tired of it. No, I don't play too much DLC, usually. Even if I buy it, I just...
Same here. I try to.
Yeah.
Like the Zelda DLC, I played it for a bit. It's so fucking hard, though. I can't get past a certain spot, and I just kind of...
Fizzle out.
Yeah.
Even story stuff, like The Last of Us Left Behind. I don't even know if I'm going to get into that or not. Oh, it's from the chair. Stop. Oh, it's not from the chair. It's from your bike?
Yeah.
What is that?
Some goo.
Stop with the goo.
Although I am looking forward to the new Zelda DLC, the holiday one. It looks like it's more story involved. Like, I played the Fallout 4 DLC.
Yeah, I didn't even touch that, and I bought the season pass.
Yeah, Far Harbor was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
it's just like, the point when DLC comes out for a game, you're usually so far onto another game where you're like, you've already mentally shelved that game that it's hard to get back into. If it came out like with the game and you had the option to kind of buy more, I mean, but then you get into the thing like, oh, are they purposefully just withholding game from us?
I don't know about that. That's weird because you have to have a deadline.
Yeah.
And example is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine. Like, that was definitely a expansion, culmination of everything they learned.
Sure.
And then, but I mean, you can get, I think that was the big thing about Evolve, right? That was the big debate, was that they were holding stuff back.
Yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I think Naughty Dog does a good job, and they're actually, I think the Lost Legacy, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, because that's more of its own game than DLC. That's like it seems now it's like Far Cry Primal to Far Cry 4, where it's its own game. But it's not like the big one, but it's still its own thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that, but I didn't play the Far Harbor stuff. I don't know if I'll touch. I might play Left Behind, but
like PC is really good at doing it with expansion packs.
Well, yeah, even your editions or Game of the Year editions with
where everything's
retail
included.
games. Yeah, that's always kind of cool.
Yep.
Anyway, there's some GameCube names or GameCube news. You want to go on that GameCube news? I guess.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Well, you know it more than I do.
Yeah, so apparently on European Nintendo servers today, a bunch of names of GameCube games were discovered floating around on there. People think it's for a soon-to-be-announced Virtual Console with GameCube
hopefully.
games for the first time.
I wonder when are they even going to announce that? Because it's been floating around, but
Doshin the Giant was on there.
I remember that game. I was always intrigued by that.
Me too.
Game.
I looked it up today, and I really want to play it now.
Mm-hmm.
It looks cool. It looks cute, too.
It does look cute. It looks charming, as some people
There
like to
we
use
go.
that word. Charming. I can't stand that word.
Why?
I don't know. I don't
Prince
know why.
Charming?
Charming.
Did you ever watch Charmed on the WB?
No, I didn't. Was that vampires?
No, that was like Lady Witches. Sexy
Oh, okay, Lady Witches. Because I remember Buffy, and I watched Angel for a few episodes, but I never watched Charmed.
Okay, I'm not going to judge you for your television choices.
I didn't watch that much Angel. I watched maybe an episode and thought it was cool, but then I stopped watching.
Whatever.
It's like, you want to, here's the worst. I watched Hamtaro for a while.
Dude, who didn't watch Hamtaro?
Hamtaro was awesome.
I had a hamster at the time, and I thought it was the greatest shit ever.
He's awesome.
The lady hamster was so sexy.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember that much.
Her
I just
name
remember
was
the hamsters
Bijou.
were cute. What?
Her name was Bijou.
Like Bijou?
Like no, like the French.
My friend Perry Dactyl, he recommended Paprika, which is a movie.
I've always wanted to see that.
Yeah?
That looks good.
All right.
What is it? Super Anime Cast 64?
Dude.
Back
After
on track.
Akira, and I might go into some Dragon Ball Z, we might need to do Super Anime Cast 64.
All right.
We get Perry Dactyl on. He's a big anime boy.
Is that really his name?
His name is Perry, but his YouTube name is Perry Dactyl Show.
Okay.
Plug.
Why don't we get a peanut butter sandwich game man or whatever?
No.
Aren't you friends with him?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm not friends with anyone. I don't have any friends, Austin.
sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm an acquaintance at best.
You're I don't know what you are. You're just like a guy I do a podcast with.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't even say goodbye. I just walk out.
No,
the
you walk
door.
out. It's sort of like the hard line. You just walk out.
Yeah.
You know? Don't even talk to each other. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just joking, by the way.
Yeah.
So don't tell people I
No,
said
they
that.
hang out. They sleep over and everything.
Yeah, they have bunk beds and they sleep together. And bunk beds.
I know what you mean.
Bunk
The sex.
beds. Is there any more news here? We got the DLC. We got Crash Bandicoot on top of the UK charts again.
Barf.
They said that they might do more of these collections. Activision now, like Spyro collection. I don't know if you're into that at all.
No, I was never into the Spyro, Crash. What else was in that grouping?
Ape Escape, maybe.
Yeah, Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter's
Ratchet
a little
and
later.
Clank.
Though they are doing a Jack and Daxter collection. Yeah, they are putting that on PS4.
Great.
Ratchet's all right. But yeah, I was never big into that either because I was always a Nintendo kid and I always thought those games were kind of flimsy at best. I don't know though. I'm debating getting the Crash Bandicoot collection though, just out of kind of peer pressure and
Okay.
everyone else is doing it.
I watched a lot of footage of the new ones. They look like awful games.
Like a lot of those games, they don't hold up very well. I don't
Yeah.
think, especially the PlayStation ones. Like, because I feel like, I guess any first-party Nintendo game is going to hold up fairly well, except for games like GoldenEye, which is trash.
Yeah.
Now, if you go back,
It's awful.
it was great. It's great for the time, but you go back, it's a bad game.
Agreed.
And you could even debate some of the other ones, like Donkey Kong 64. I know there's a whole. If you want to watch another friend of mine, Snowman Gaming, it's SNO Man Gaming. He did a
like
whole,
John's No?
Yeah, he did a whole video on Donkey Kong bad game design.
Okay.
He does good videos. He's like at 100,000 subscribers. Like, this
Damn.
guy is
Did you hit 1,200?
no, not
Oh.
yet. It's been at 97 for a while. I think I lost 2.
See, I agree with the bad game design, but like that and Crash, where it's just like collect floating object, jump on platform. Like Mario's a platformer, but there's more
Skill to it.
Yeah, there's more skill and character to it than just like, oh well, we'll just put some bananas over here, some apples over here, and you can go get them.
Mm-hmm.
How about
But
that?
that was Banjo. I guess were you not a Banjo Kazooie?
No, I didn't like that either.
The collectathons.
Yeah, just get some puzzle pieces.
I liked Banjo, but I liked it more for the style
Yeah.
of it, and it was kind of quirky and and charming.
Agreed.
So I enjoyed those back in the day, especially Donkey Kong. I really did like that back in the day. I haven't played it since, but I love Donkey Kong 64.
Well, maybe I'll go back and try it.
Nintendo World Championship 2017 welcomes gamers of all ages and not those who are okay. I guess they're doing another World Championship, and where is it? Oh, this is from 2015. That's not the article I want. Anyway, Nintendo's doing another World event in October. Championship.
Okay.
And I think there's supposed to be, the Super Mario Odyssey is the big thing they're going to promote, but maybe they might announce Smash Bros.
Oh, dude, and you think they'll have like a Hey Pikmin competition?
I hear that's not very good.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
R.I.P.
Pray.
Yeah, that's too bad, man. I like Pikmin. But, it was side scroller. I want regular Pikmin. I want Pikmin 4. Give me that. What
Yeah, me
games,
too.
if they, okay, like what game should come to the Virtual Console for GameCube, you think?
Melee.
Mm-hmm.
People will eat that shit
Yeah,
up.
but should they put a new Smash Bros. Or the Wii U version out first. I mean, and also with Melee is they don't have the analog controllers, so it's going to be a different game. Because the whole thing with Melee was the GameCube controller was analog, and now it's all digital.
Is that really going to make that much of a difference?
It might, because I think like certain touches, I'm not a good person to explain it, but from what I gather, is so like the shoulder buttons, if you press it a certain, if you press it with a certain force, you can do different things. So I think there is a difference the way you handle it. So I think that's going to be a problem if they do put Melee over, is that it's just the controller, is not going to be the same. I don't know how they would do that, like do some kind of adapt. I don't know.
I'd also like to see Pikmin, Animal Crossing.
Now, Animal Crossing, though, I'd want them to do a new one, honestly.
Why? Yeah, but I mean, why can't they do virtual? I mean, they have the original Smash Brothers on Wii Virtual Console, and they also had.
Yeah, but Smash Bros. For N64 is such a different game.
I guess. I would love to play portable Animal Crossing. That'd be
amazing.
Great, because I know New Leaf and
New Leaf was great.
City Folk were not. I heard they were that.
Really?
One of them I heard was not great.
Might be City Folk, because New Leaf was great.
Okay.
I thought, I really like New Leaf.
I'd like Super Monkey Ball, maybe.
Yes,
on there.
That would actually be perfect.
Yeah,
that would be perfect.
Maybe tilt controls.
Yeah, that would be a great way to use the tilt controls.
Call Nintendo. Let's get that.
Let's call up Mr. Nintendo.
Mario Sunshine.
Yes, definitely. And Zelda, Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Though I'd want the HD version of Wind Waker on there. What else? I guess. Zelda, Mario, Internal Darkness, maybe. That'd be a cool game. Put on there.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is going to go there, definitely. Especially with Capcom. They had a lot of success with, I guess they had a Street Fighter on there, and it sold like crazy. And they were saying like, we're going to put some more games onto the
maybe
Switch.
Phantasy Star Online.
I remember that game, yeah.
I played so much of that with my two pals, Kevin and Eric.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Kevin was always the beat-em-up dude. Eric was always like the magic guy.
Did you play it online?
No, we didn't have. Okay. I don't think anyone had that connector.
Yeah,
thing.
I remember that though. I remember the connector.
Yeah.
I would always look at my GameCube at all the ports, going like, "What does this do? What is this supposed to do?"
I have a connector thing on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
I have the Game Boy player.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I had that.
It's still on my GameCube right now. You just pop it on the bottom. You can play any Game Boy or Game Boy Advance game on the TV.
Nice. I love the Advance. Game Boy Advance. I sold all my handhelds too.
You dingus.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to see.
I think they should put Smash. It's just a matter of, do they wait and even with the Wii U, do they put do they just do a remaster, or do they do a whole new Smash Bros?
Well, I mean, I'd like them to make a new Smash, but I feel like Smash 4 is still fine. Like
it's a great game.
We need a few more years between Smashes, because like, who else are they gonna add? What new are they?
I guess they could put the Ice Climbers back on.
Perfect. What about just Ice Climbers? What if they made? Would you buy a $10 new Smash Brothers, bunch of new items and stages and stuff, but you could only play as Ice Climbers?
Sure. $5, yeah, sure. Just Ice Climbers game.
$10?
$10, fine. F-Zero GX would be good to put on there.
I almost said that.
Okay.
That was a good game.
Yeah, F-Zero. And they haven't done another F-Zero, so
yeah, that'd
be good. What else is on there? Man, if they could put Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on there.
Yeah, no one would buy it.
No one would, but I would.
I know you would.
I've never played Twin Snakes either, and I hear it's not that great.
Oh, sorry.
I've heard not good things about it, but I think that's a lot of people's. A good friend of mine, Rex Ray, that's his like intro into Metal Gear Solid was the GameCube version.
You have a pterodactyl friend and a Rex friend?
Speaking of pterodactyl, I do have a friend named Rex Ray, yeah. I want him on the show at one point. Okay. And it's funny because like he doesn't look like a guy named Rex at all. It's kind of funny.
Is he just kind of a dweeb?
He's kind of a nerdy looking kid, but he's funny. He's a really funny kid.
Yeah.
We need him on the show. He's got a really funny laugh. What about Star Fox Adventures?
Star Fox Assault and Star Fox Adventures?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Man, I want to go back and play Star Fox Adventures.
Those were awful.
They weren't great. But Mario Sunshine definitely needs to be
there.
Yeah. I think even the Wii U, I think they need to port anything they can.
Metroid Prime Collection?
Oh, I didn't even say yes. That
The
would be
trilogy thing?
That would needs to be on there.
Yeah.
Needs to be on there.
HD remaster.
Well, it's already HD, right?
Brand new skins.
It's already HD because they had it on the Wii U.
Loot boxes.
No loot boxes. We need Metroid on there.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Wii U, it's our Wii U games. Probably they need to put Mario Maker on there. I think that'd be perfect.
Okay.
And Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
Super Mario 3D World. I never played that Super Mario 3D World, or I didn't play
Me
much
neither.
of it.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever go back. I have it. I got it with the Wii U, but I never played that much of it. It didn't really grab me, you know. It was too I don't know. I like my Marios in a 3D space, I guess. Like more of a 3D space, not how that was presented. Anyway. So I kind of want to talk about this year, you know, it's August now and we only have a few more months of the year. And what games that came out this year do you want to play, and maybe just backlogs in general, because I've been kind of stressing out because there's so many games that came out this year that I still haven't played, and then there's games from my backlog that I still want to play. So I kind of want to get your take on maybe games that have come out this year you want to get back to, or games that are coming out this year that you want to play, or maybe some other games that you just want to play and haven't yet. I mean, what do you want to at least try to play before the end of the year?
I've got my list right here.
Mm-hmm.
Just one second. First up, I'd like to play Samus Returns.
Okay.
That looks really good.
Did that just come out?
It has not come out yet. September.
Okay.
They have a new 3DS XL Samus edition. Looks
I
pretty
saw
cool.
that, yeah.
I'd like to play Mario Odyssey.
Of course.
Obviously.
Of course.
Play that Zelda Holiday DLC.
Okay.
Looks pretty cool. Looks expansive, story-driven.
Mm-hmm.
Knack 2, because
You don't even have
I don't
a
even
PS4.
need to go into that.
No.
And
Great Knack too.
surprisingly, after the success of Battlefield 1, I'd like to play the new Call of Duty, the World War II. It looks good.
Oh, okay. You want to play Call of Duty? You said Battlefield 1.
No, I know. After
okay.
how much fun I had with Battlefield 1.
Well, that's a totally different game.
No, I know, but
they
both went back to old
Mm-hmm.
time, and it's not just like cool, like fucking Affliction white dudes running around with their shooting guns, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
their slappy sticks and everything. This I liked the World War II Call of Duties, and I'm glad that they're going back. And I'd like to play it.
Are you interested in a Star Wars Battlefront at all?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I've heard it's better than the old one.
Because I would like to maybe play that, since there's a single player in it, right? Yeah,
think
there
so.
is. Yeah, there's a story. So I'm debating, but it's like, man, there's so much stuff. I don't know if I will, but if you play it, maybe I'll play it. You know,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Could we get a Lego Island remake? What about that?
Dude, I'd be all into that.
Catch
Lego
that Brickster?
Island. Yeah, you get the pizza with the anchovies on it.
Dude, that game was the balls, dude.
It was the balls, bro. Did you ever play Jungle Train? It was like this point and click game where
No.
you can make your own train, and with like these horrible rendered jungle animals on it.
No,
And
it's
so like you had to find like a diamond, and you had to you first start off in like this lobby. It's just like this. You had to click different things, and you get like a coin. You could go on the jungle train. And while you're on the jungle train, you had to click on these animals and these plants, and you get this diamond. And once you get the diamond, you go on like this like mini ride. I mean, it was pretty bad.
man, it
but
sounds like a blast.
it was a blast when I played it, because you can make your own train and all that stuff, and do a whole bunch of. I'd just fill the whole plane up with animals, and it'd be great.
Have Animal 9/11.
Pretty much. Did you ever play Message in a Fossil?
No.
Yeah, it was a fossil game. I remember it was like an educational fossil game, where you could dig fossils and all that. Mm-hmm.
Man, that sounds like a blast.
It was a
too.
blast. Did you ever play Putt Putt Saves the Zoo?
I did play Putt Putt.
Putt Putt Saves the Zoo.
What were the three games that were always packaged together? It was like Putt Putt, Pajama Sam, and
Missed.
no, it was like a fish, I think.
Oh, Freddy Fish.
Freddy Fish.
Dude,
yeah.
I love Freddy Fish. Man, I played that game too. Freddy Fish and Putt Putt were my
Mhm.
jams. And then Carmen Sandiego was big too. And
Me too.
where in the world was Carmen Sandiego? And my friend always played Myst.
Dude,
that was his. Yeah,
that was my mom and I's jam. We would play
Yeah.
that for hours. Myst is really good,
Mhm.
and they tried to do some remakes of it and stuff. Didn't work.
the game that came out, The Witness, that came out last year, is supposed to be sort of like Myst in a way. I hear.
Okay.
Like it's kind of puzzly and you're kind of on an island.
Nothing will beat Myst though.
No, Myst. So my kind of list, I guess I'll start with kind of old games. I do want to at least start the Mass Effect trilogy
Okay.
because I want to. This
Let
is
me
a
know
long
if it's
list,
worth
so.
it.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I played a little bit of one, but I played it on the PS3. I'm gonna switch over to PC just so I'm actually playing something on my PC because I haven't really played much on it yet,
Okay.
which is kind of negates the point of getting one. I want to play Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I'm debating though on Peace Walker. I don't know. Like I feel like I should play it as a Metal Gear fan, but it just doesn't. I kind of want to just get to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay.
But Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is so important to the story.
Yeah, you got it. We
Yeah.
all know about Peace Walker.
You don't know anything about
I
Peace
don't know
Walker.
shit.
But
I don't have a
also like a
problem
lot
with
of the cutscenes are like hand drawn, like they're animated,
Oh, that's cool.
but not in like a animation way. It's like stills. Yeah, so it's cool, but like man, I don't know. I'm probably gonna play. It's just a long game, and I'd rather play 5. But that's on there. Wolfenstein. I want to play that because I want to play Wolfenstein.
me too.
Yeah, I want to play Wolfenstein New Order, so I want to
Yeah,
definitely
same
play
here.
through Wolfenstein. And so yeah, you should play that. Definitely
Okay,
get that on
I shall.
Xbox One. Wolfenstein. Then Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I want to get back to beat those two, and then Super Mario Sunshine. I want to play as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to replay that.
It's the only Mario game I've gotten all 120
Really,
in. Yeah.
I got it in 64, not in Sunshine. And then I want to play, once we get the SNES Classic, I want to play Link to the Past and beat that. And then Arkham City is just a game that I've not played yet. I want to play it. Same with Bioshock Infinite. Like, those are
Yeah.
two games I've kind of skipped over.
You didn't play Infinite?
No.
I thought you did.
No, I
Dude.
played this first one.
It's good.
Yeah. And then LA Noire is something I need to play for video. So, need to play that too. Dead Space also, something.
Please play Dead Space.
Mm-hmm. I want to play that as well. And games that have come out this year, Tacoma is this very short kind of space game. It's by
Toyota
the guy
Tacoma?
who did... No, not
Okay,
not
so it's
Toyota
not like a
Tacoma.
promotional game.
It's not a promotional
bundled
game.
with the Toyota Tacoma.
It's did you play Gone Home? It's by Steve Gaynor, the guy who did Gone Home.
I don't think so.
No, it was this indie game that came out a few years ago. Everyone loved it. And it was like it started off like a horror game. People thought they were playing a horror game, but then there was a big twist and you realize what the game's really about. I don't know. It was an indie darling, but I think once you know what the twist is, you kind of don't need to play it in a way. So, Gone Home, that's big. A lot of people like that. And Tacoma, so I want to kind of play Tacoma. Batman Telltale, I think the first episode just dropped yesterday or today, and we're going to be playing that.
Great.
Or I'm going to be playing that. You don't want to
Cool.
play that, do you?
I have no problem with it. It's just fun being opposed to everything that you like.
It's a fun dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to make Matt Birmingham suffer, I'm all for.
Oh, no. Yeah, he might come and talk about it, you know.
It's
maybe.
fine.
Then Uncharted Lost Legacy, that's another game you hate. You're already just putting your head on the table now, are you? Hellblade, I want to play through that.
Yep.
Why did I put Battlefield 2? Oh, I think I might have meant Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I
Is
put
that
that.
the World War II Battlefield?
Yeah, no. Star Wars Battlefront, Cuphead, whenever that comes
Ooh,
out.
yes. I want to add Cuphead to my list.
Yeah. Destiny 2 is a game I'm
I'm out on. I don't like the Destiny people. They're kind of Rick and Morty to me.
Oh, okay, Chris Gross and Hunter Swenson. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. Sorry about Austin there.
Because when Hunter was here, I was like, "Hey man, do you think you'd show me how to play Destiny?" He was like, "No, if you don't know how to play." And then he picked me up
Yeah.
with one hand because he's so strong, and then he said that I can't play it. He wouldn't
What?
let me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Chris Gross, what about him? What did he do to you?
Well, I was like, "Hey man, do you think you could show me how to play Destiny?" And he said, "Okay." And he walked away, and I never saw him again.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Two very rude responses.
They're two very rude guys, by the way. Very rude. So I don't know if I want to play Destiny because they're so rude. So rude. I don't know if I want to play it or not. I probably won't. It's just a lot of money.
I'm not gonna play as a blue space guy.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play as Widowmaker in Overwatch.
I know. You don't like blue people. Crash Bandicoot is a game I might try to play a little bit of.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Your 2017 is gonna be garbage.
I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. It just, I don't know. Again, I don't know how much of it I'll play. And I don't really have much nostalgia for it. I'm sorry. It's just, I know a lot of people do, but
yeah.
I don't. I mean, I remember playing at friends' houses and being like, I like Mario better. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Splatoon 2 I want to play more of with you guys. Super Mario Odyssey's on the list. I want to play more Players I Know Battlegrounds before the year's end.
Yeah, me too.
Wolfenstein New Order, want to play. I really want to play Prey. Now, these are like the top 3 I kind of want to play before the end of the year. Actually, top 4 with... Actually, probably from Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, Players Unknown Battlegrounds I want to play more of. Wolfenstein New Order I really want to play. Prey I really want to play because that game looks really cool. I want to at least try to play a little bit of Persona 5 just to see what it's all about. I hear it's like a 100-hour game, and I don't know if I want to put that much time into it, but I do want to test it just to get a little taste. And then Nier Automata I definitely want to play.
Okay.
And that's another kind of Japanese game. So yeah, that's a lot of games, and I don't think I'll get to all of them or even most of them, but that's what I want to try to do for the year's end. So, anything else you're looking forward to?
Absolutely not.
No, that's it.
Just the sweet embrace of death. That's all.
Yeah, it's coming, man. It definitely is coming. I do want to maybe check that Zelda DLC out. I didn't really mention that, but
okay.
Zelda DLC, yeah, definitely. I want to beat that eventually. I haven't beaten it yet, and I think it's just because I just can't figure out how to get enough rupees to get more of the guardian arrows, whatever they're called, and I don't know. I'm just kind of struggling with that. Like I'm not powerful enough. I don't have enough arrows. I feel like. So maybe you can help me with that.
Yeah, I will.
Give me some tips.
Some tits?
Some tips.
Okay.
Tips and tricks on how to do that. Because I would like to beat that game. It's just I'm kind of underpowered.
We should write a walkthrough.
Oh, I'm sure there's already plenty of walkthroughs.
No, I know, but we should write one.
We should?
The walkthrough.
The unofficial guide.
Yeah, the game
Zelda.
facts.
Yeah. Game FAQs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We could do that.
Okay.
People make a lot of money doing that. Do it writing wikis and stuff for games.
Dude.
Yeah.
Just finding all those guardian arrows.
Yeah. Just find them.
They're called ancient arrows.
Ancient arrows. Okay. I'm sorry. Anyway. Let's go on to Twitter questions. So Justin Montemayor actually texted me a question because this question was too big for Twitter. And he asks, and Justin, hope he's doing all right. He's at home now, and so he's doing a bit better. I guess he had a show, so he's been up here. He's doing well.
Good.
So he said, this is too long for Twitter, but I have a question for y'all. In Injustice 2, NetherRealm Studios is nerfing and buffing characters based on their tournament usage and not based on everyday players. Some people are pissed because they think the majority should outweigh needs of tournament players. Should game developers care more about tournaments where the games are streamed or even televised, or worry about more the thoughts of your average player?
First of all, thank you for the question, Justin.
Thank you for the question, Justin.
It's very well thought out and articulated. I think that the game company should definitely be focused on the consumer and not the select few elites at the top who are tournament playing. But I guess to them, it's what gets more revenue, and if tournament play gets them
more exposure.
Yeah, more exposure and more of that sweet cash, then I guess that's the route they'll go. But as an everyday consumer, I'd like more focus on that.
Maybe there could be a compromise. Like maybe there is tournament mode.
Yeah.
And then single player, and with tournament mode, these characters are changed. And with regular, I don't know. I mean, would that work? See, I'm not too up on the fighting games to I guess really know. I think Tim would be a better person to ask about this.
Let's get Tim on.
Yeah, let's get him on right now. No, that's a good question. I think, I definitely think you should be focused on your consumer, but I could see why they would do that for tournament players. I think maybe there is should be a compromise as far as making maybe 2 modes. I know that would probably be extra work, but if they make, hey, we're going to do this mode, and this is for tournament players, and your characters are changed here, but regular mode, it's this way.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe there should be a compromise.
Thanks again, Justin.
Thanks for the question, Justin.
I'm on to my
Oh, my God. Anyway, more Twitter questions. Jordan Mercury asks, talk about Overwatch.
Okay, first of all, not a question. Second of all, I've done that like every week the last 4 or 5 weeks.
When are we going to play together?
Tonight? You want to play tonight?
Working here.
You didn't bring your Xbox with you?
Nope.
Okay. Tomorrow?
I'll be here.
What time do you come in?
9.
Okay, we'll
9,
play
10.
before that.
Okay, we can play before that. Let me know when you're on.
Who do you play as?
I don't know. I've only played a few matches.
Well, who'd you play as?
Agent 69 or something, whatever his name is.
That's the go-to. That's like the tutorial guy.
Yeah, that's
he's
what
the
I
easiest.
hear.
He's just guns and stuff.
Mhm.
Soldier 76,
Soldier 76.
aka Soldier.
Soldier.
He's cool.
Uh-huh.
He got a Summer Games skin. He's got a
Oh.
nice apron on and some shorts. It
Nice.
says "Raise the Stakes," but stakes is spelled like the food. And he's got a little spatula and some barbecue sauce.
Oh, it's charming.
Yeah,
I'd also like to play as Doomfist because I like
Dude.
punching people.
dude, I've played so much Doomfist
Yeah.
the last few weeks. Like, it's crazy.
You won't even believe it.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Like,
You won't even believe it.
I love playing Doomfist. He's my go-to now. Sorry, Mercy, but
Mhm.
until I get tired of Doomfist.
I need to try all the characters and stuff.
Yeah. A good way to get used to that, there's a mode called Mystery Heroes.
Okay.
And when you die, it just gives you a random
All right.
character.
I might have to try that. So a guy named Adam Fullerton.
Oh,
Do you know who
God.
he is?
What did he say?
Adam. Your best friend, Adam, says,
Yeah.
"Hi, Trey and Austin.
Hey, Adam.
Please go in depth on your feelings about cops, specifically when it comes to abuse of power."
Okay, and then didn't my mom
Yeah,
respond to that?
your mom responded to that saying that may not be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to take my mom's advice on that.
Always listen to mom.
Yeah.
Because I think Austin or Adam and I did kind of go into that, or at least I did, and Adam got really uncomfortable. on
Well,
our
what did you
Filmscast.
say? Did you say you hate all cops?
I don't know. Did he talk to you about that?
No, I had no idea about it.
I don't know. Like I was just saying that. Never mind. We don't need to go into it. Listen to the Filmscast.
Yeah, just listen to my mom.
Listen to Mrs. Guttery. She's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam, for the question.
Thanks.
Love your buns. Danny Hernandez asks, would you play a Game of Thrones Telltale series? Also, can you name a black N64 cartridge game? They already have a Game of Thrones Telltale series. So I don't know if
Really?
he's asking, yeah. I don't know if he's asking, have we played it, or would you play one in general?
Yeah, I would play it. Sounds cool.
I hear it's not great.
Okay, well then I wouldn't play it.
Okay, don't play it then.
I swear I saw a black N64 cartridge.
I did too.
At half price.
I think Turok was black, right?
I don't know.
I know some.
That seems like an easily Googled thing.
Yeah,
So
why
we're
don't
not
you
gonna
Google
answer
it?
it here.
Google it
Yeah.
right now.
No, let him.
No, you Google it.
Fine.
All right, Crispy Ham asks, what if Core Hydration and StubHub fought to the death for an esport or whatever?
Okay, so the sponsors of our show,
Fight to the death.
what the CEOs fight, or like you can't just have.
No, you have like
concepts fight each
you
other.
have a really nicely priced ticket versus a bottle of water.
The ticket would win. Does that satisfy?
Sure.
Okay, you're right. Turok 2 was black.
Okay.
Let me see what else. There's a black Zelda one,
Really?
but it looks like a mod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Turok 1 was also black. Rainbow Six.
Okay.
Yeah, all I'm really seeing is Turok. You were so fucking right.
I'm right. I'm always right. Fake news.
Fake nudes.
So, okay, so StubHub wins. At generic handle _ Ben Luckert asks, what is your most recent regrettable game purchase?
No Man's Sky, I guess.
I'd say Mafia 3. Not necessarily regrettable, but it wasn't great. I didn't play much of it, and I sold it eventually, so probably
Yeah.
disappointing there, yeah.
You know what? I had fun with No Man's Sky. I think Pokken Tournament was probably mine.
Really?
I don't like fighting games. I just
Mhm.
can't get into it.
Yeah,
And even with Pokemon skins on the characters, it just
it wasn't your
don't
thing.
like fighting games.
I always hate buying the $60 game and then just,
Yeah.
okay, this isn't great. We should bring back demos. Bring them back. Open demos. I guess that's what betas are, but a lot of them are open.
Yeah, the 360 demos, the Xbox 360 demos, we spent so many hours at night playing those, and they don't do that anymore.
No. Yeah, it's kind of backwards now. You can't really rent games anymore because everything's kind of going digital.
Yeah.
It's harder to rent, so you don't really know if it's good or not. I don't know. So I guess it's easy because you can go on like Twitch now and watch gameplay, I guess, but it would be nice to have more demos and whatnot.
Yeah.
Chris Gross asks, maybe too late, maybe for the next podcast, what would your dream Shrek video game?
Okay, he and I got into a very heated verbal argument.
You got in a fight.
He spelled Shrek with a C.
Yeah.
I told him to spell it correctly or I'm not answering, and then he wouldn't.
Yeah, no, he said, sorry, Austin, autocorrect. And you said, please spell it correctly, and he wouldn't.
Okay, so no, we're not going to answer that.
We're not going to answer it.
Next question.
I'm sorry, Chris Gross, we're not going to answer that question. Julio Melendez asks, how do you feel about fighting games and the FGC in general?
Did he just ignore what we just talked about?
I guess he just didn't even listen.
Okay, well, he can go back and listen.
Wasn't even listening. Austin, that was a good show today. Thought we did we solved a lot of problems, had a lot of questions, answered a lot of questions, had some laughs, had some cries.
Yeah, we did.
We hugged a little bit.
We did. You haven't eaten your sandwich yet.
I haven't. That's for later. It's for after you leave, so I can just scarf down the sandwich. Austin, where can we find you in the world?
You can find me at home.
Okay.
Right on the street.
What's your address?
8375 Southwestern Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, Texas 75206. Or you can find me at Helen Smeller on Twitter or at SportsSturm on Twitter.
Okay. Also the Hang Zone. Come up there to the Hang Zone. Yeah. That's where you can hang out, and just hang with your buds. All the cool kids from Austin's crew. You can meet Adam there. Adam's going to be there probably. His lovely girlfriend Gina. Maybe meet Nathan Field.
Oh, Nathan Field will be out there.
Spencer will be there.
Okay, you're hitting them all.
Kirk will be there. You can go make fun of Kirk. How was his improv show?
He was really good last night. He and David got up on stage.
Mm-hmm. I need to go to that Tuesday thing.
Yeah, if you want to come out and make fun of Kurt,
okay,
Trey, then by all means go ahead and be a big butthole.
I'm still looking. I'm still updating every day the improv classes to see when that Thursday day would be.
I start sketch pretty soon.
Yeah? All right. You and Adam are doing sketch now? Being sketch boys?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, you can find me at CrayTreyVids on Twitter. Go to my YouTube channel, CrayTrey1310, and watch my videos and send them to famous people that might retweet them because, god damn it, it really sucks to not have a lot of viewers.
Dude, you have 1,200 subscribers.
Please
smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button.
Send it to famous people so they might like it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's bad. Anyway, thanks for listening to the podcast. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Please share it with your friends. Do all the sharing and fun stuff because we need it. Because we don't get a lot of feedback. So we would like feedback. Thanks again for listening. Austin, thanks for joining us once again. And if we don't come back next time because of nuclear annihilation...
Well, we'll have one from hell that we can do.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that one, I guess. Our favorite apocalyptic games. We should do that, actually. Our favorite apocalyptic games.
Okay, we could play Hellblade down
We
there.
could play Hellblade down there. Because we're in hell. Thank you for listening.
It's called a road, it's called the Rainbow Road. It is a road that you go. It is a road, it's called the Rainbow Road. And you will know when you get there. It's called the road, it's called the Rainbow Road. It is a road that you go. It's a road that you go when you die. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's got Princess Peach, Mario, and Toad. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die.
die, it's Rainbow Road. I'm with you again, Uncle. It's Rainbow Road, it's where you go when you die, it's Rainbow Road. I miss you again, Uncle. Oh, Rainbow Road.
Where did you learn the song?
It's called the road, it's called the Rainbow Road. It is a road that you go. It's called the road, it's called the Rainbow Road.
What's that song from?
And you will.
I mean.